Joint Action Committee against proposed diversion of Kangpokpi bypass of National Highway 2 withdraws proposed 72 hours interstate Chaka Band. And India logs single-day spike of 9,110 new COVID-19 cases, taking country's tally above 1,848,000. Recovery rate stands above 97%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Afternoon News. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly, and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Joint Action Committee against the proposed diversion of the Kangpokpi bypass of the National Highway number 2 has called off its proposed 72 hours interstate Chaka Band on the National Highway after signing a memorandum of understanding with the government. JSC had earlier called the band from February 8 midnight against government's failure to fulfill their demand regarding the expansion project of Tumuyon Khulen to Tamnopokpi Road in Senapati district. BJP Kishan Morcha Manipur Pradesh held its state executive meeting at Kuki Inn in Imphale's Babupara today. BJP Manipur Pradesh President in charge Dr. USHAM Deben, Kishan Morcha President K. Ningthem Jao and executive members of Kishan Morcha took part in the meeting. They deliberated on the roles of Kishan Morcha for the upcoming general election and to raise public awareness on various central and state welfare schemes for farmers and the public in general.
State ki oina district khudingi mandal gi president ayamba khoi loina ngasi loina attend tawre aruba simma khoina mohoida awareness sama tawga samana ngasi program je pangthopani haidi lakdoi election si matang da khoi kisan mocha na kari tawbu yai kari thodang lobu yai Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji gi makha da khoi gi state single leriba khoi gi BJP government na paiba orga su paidra ga su ngasi khoi gi Manipur da BJP government na paiba ni na khoi gi Honorable Chief Minister Shri Biren Singh gi makha da khoi ngasi gi Agriculture Minister leriba khoi gi kisan gi haiba khoi gi lomui sing gi thogwai mayam singse khoina matik chana pangthoga ekoi election da campaign ano campaign amoina mache ekoi mapung phana pangthona ba khoi ngasi program si pangtho.
Government teachers in the state continue protest demonstrations demanding 7th UGC Pay and Regulations 2018 under the banner of Federation of Government College Teachers Association. Teachers of DM College of Teacher Education Imphale today staged sit-in demanding the same. Managing Director of Asa Kamal Agro Private Limited Ajit Kumar Hairang Khongjam has encouraged people in the state to cultivate mushrooms. Speaking at the valedictory event of the 3-month-long leadership development training course organized by Farmers Producers Company at Langthabal Lep Mayai Lekai today, Ajit Kumar said one can grow mushrooms on haze instead of wasting them and contribute in boosting the state's income. Stating that Manipur is well equipped with many agri and horticulture technicians and experts, he appeals to the government to extend necessary help to make Manipur a self-reliant state. Physical and mental fitness campaign under Nasha Mukta Bharat campaign kicked off at Heman Nilamani Ngangkha Lampak Sports Complex. Ngangkha Lawai Awang Sports Association organized the event under the aegis of District Administration Bishnupur. Footballs were presented to the club on the occasion. District Social Welfare Officer N. Jyotish said that the campaign aims to steer youths away from drugs abuse towards physical fitness. Around 70 attendees, including budding footballers and their families, attended the event held today.
Nisagi koi maya kabani nisadi kamai lapthok sige angang singna kamai na sana ba khona bri illa yogar laga lari lai sude illa laga adu moda koi na kamai na masi nisagi maya kabani nisagi kano sidagi lapthok na ba adu gi kano dani adu ga amana amuksu koi myam changa afaba samaj ama yam free oiba drug free oiba society ma drug free oiba India ma koi na Bharat sangachi haibagi pandam da koi na samu Bharat campaign si koi ngasi stage la ibani.
Yesterday's news coverage on Ushoipokpi Lake by Impact News is a part of Know Your Wildlife Sanctuaries and Wetlands campaign organized by All Manipur Working Journalists Union and sponsored by Forest and Environment Department. The news report was not made under the influence of any private individual. Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Panthabi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, specified as a financial institution by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India under SURFACE Act 2002. First license holder public limited housing finance company in the entire northeastern region of India, completed its 15 years of service. Provides home loan with a subsidy amount up to rupees 2.67 lakh under PMAY Credit Link Subsidy Scheme, PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Government or private employees, businessmen can apply. For more details, kindly contact Panthabi Housing Finance Company Limited or reporter on Mamlaikai Imphal.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Afternoon News. India has recorded a single-day spike of 9,110 new cases of coronavirus, taking the country's COVID-19 caseload to 1,08,48,521 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 1,55,158 with 78 new COVID-19 fatalities. On a positive note, recovered cases have reached 1,05,48,521 with 14,016 new recoveries. Country's recovery rate touches 97.25%. Kerala has the highest infection of above 65,000 active cases in the country. Over 62 lakh people have been vaccinated against coronavirus in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected nearly 10 crore 70 lakh people, 19,000. Above 2 crore 3 lakh 36,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 7 crore 88 lakh 89,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 97 lakh 11,000 in the world. China, from where the pandemic started, has only 1,057 active cases of COVID-19. In the northeast region of India, Assam has the highest number of active COVID-19 cases with 1,671, followed by Meghalaya with 134 active cases of COVID-19. Manipur stands third with 85 active cases. A total of 9,946 beneficiaries have been vaccinated for COVID-19 in Manipur so far. There are 84 active cases of COVID-19 in Nagaland, 67 in Sikkim, 24 in Mizoram, 7 in Tripura, and just 5 in Arunachal Pradesh. New Zealand is suspending all high-level contact with Myanmar and imposing a travel ban on its military leaders following last week's coup. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern today said New Zealand will also ensure its aid program will not include projects that are delivered with or benefits the military government. New Zealand's aid program was worth about $30 million between 2018 and 2021. The United States has demanded immediate and full restoration of the democratically elected government in Myanmar and said that America stands with the elected representatives of the Asian nation. Reiterating his concern over the situation in Myanmar, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has been reaching out to regional leaders in Asia to call for collective and bilateral action to create conditions for the recent military coup in the country to be reversed. While policymakers in New Delhi were clear about their commitment to restoring democracy in Myanmar, with which the country shares a 1,600-kilometer border, there was also a realization that pragmatic adjustments were necessary to engage with the military, which remains the pivot of several political systems in Asia. Meanwhile, demonstrators against Myanmar's military takeover took to the streets again in defiance of new rules that make their protests illegal. Myanmar police used water cannons against the protesters on Monday, which is reported to be the first since the rallies kick-started. Now the sports news. 87th match of the ongoing 7th Indian Super League between Mumbai City FC and Goa FC has ended in 3-3 draw. In yesterday's match of the ongoing league under the aegis of All India Football Federation played at GMC Stadium, for Mumbai City FC, Hugo Bomas, Adam Lee Fondry and Rollin Borges scored 1 goal each at 20th, 26th and 90th minute of the match. And for Goa FC, Glenn Martins, Igor Angulo and Ishan Pandita scored 1 goal each at 45th, 51st and 90+6 minute. Bengaluru FC will lock horns with ATK Mohan Bagan in the 88th league match at Fatorda Stadium this evening at 7:30. The 32nd match of the 14th I-League between Churchill Brothers and Real Kashmir has ended in a goalless draw despite best efforts from both teams. The ongoing league's 32nd match under the aegis of All India Football Federation was played at Kishore Bharati Krirangam Stadium yesterday, while Mohammedan SC defeated Gokulam Kerala 2-1 in yesterday's 31st match played yesterday. 33rd league match between Neroka FC and Chennai FC is underway at Salt Lake Stadium since 2 this afternoon. Indian Arrows will play against Round Glass Punjab in the 34th league match at Kalyani Stadium at 4:05 p.m. today. Trau FC will lock horns with Aizawl FC in the 35th league match at Kalyani Stadium this evening at 7. The 109th Australian Open Tennis Tournament kicked off at the tennis court of Melbourne Park yesterday. In the first round of the first Grand Slam tournament of this year, Russia's A. Rublev defeated Germany's Y. Hanfmann 6-3, 6-3, 6-4. Russia's D. Medvedev dropped Canada's V. Popsipil 6-2, 6-2, 6-4, and Italy's El Sonego beat United States as Querrey 7-5, 6-4, 6-4. In the first round of women's singles, Zexke Muchova defeated Latvia's J. Otsapenko 7-5, 6-2 points. Zexke Pliskova thrashed Italy's Z. Paulini 6-0, 6-2, and United States C. Goff dropped Switzerland's J. Techman 6-3, 6-2 points. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Joint Action Committee against proposed diversion of Kangpokpi bypass of National Highway 2 withdraws proposed 72 hours interstate Chakaban. And India logged single-day spike of 9,110 new COVID-19 cases, taking country's tally above 1,08,48,000. Recovery rate stands above 97%. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great afternoon and stay safe.